You guys, so many people have insane potential for themselves. Like they have the ability and the genetics to look like absolute monsters. But hold on. But the main thing that holds a lot of people back is that they keep listening to a lot of what mainstream media has to say about like weightlifting and the correct way to eat, the correct way to train. And they keep listening to that. And it's probably gotten them like some kind of results initially, but that's not what's going to get them results later down the road when you're like your second, third year in, and a lot of people they're in their second and third year in of working out, and they're already hitting these walls, they're already hitting these plateaus, and they're really struggling to make progress, and they go in the gym regardless of that. And a lot of the time, that can make a lot of people feel really frustrated, right? They feel frustrated and demotivated, and they still go to the gym because they enjoy it. Let's be honest, the gym's pretty fun, but wouldn't it be nice? Sorry, I'm sitting on my camera. Wouldn't it be nice to know that you actually like are getting the results, and it's actually empowering you to work out even harder to get you more results, rather than feeling unmotivated within yourself and a little bit lower energy, and it's like it would just be nice to see better results. And so many people have great potential, but they start losing that motivation. They're not getting the results that they want. So what I'm talking about is like, for example, a lot of people believe that mind-muscle connection is how you get, results, right? You have to keep doing the mind-muscle connection, mind-muscle connection, mind-muscle connection. So like I'll see guys in the gym for years doing the same workouts, doing the same bicep curls, the same shoulder press, the same chest machine press with like these small weights, and they're trying to build that mind muscle connection to feel the burn, because they feel like if they feel the burn and they can push past their mental barriers and keep feeling the burn until it's tight, until it's burning, like that's what's going to get them to that next level and get better results and bigger muscles. But if that hasn't been working, then why do you continue to still keep doing it? I understand you want to do the right things. You don't want to be in the gym wasting your time. I understand that. But the thing is a lot of you guys are wasting your time. You guys have so much potential, but you guys keep wasting your time by doing these things that people tell you to do that might have worked at first, but anything works at first. You could do any kind of workout and get results at first. That's not what's going to change you to that elite physique level. Think about it like this, guys. I've been working out for 11 years, and every single year, from year 1 to year 11, I have constantly improved and gotten better and better and better. A little bit leaner, a little bit stronger. You guys, I'm 190 pounds right now. Bench pressing, I think my max press is 300, and I'm just saying this for credibility. I'm not trying to show off a little bit, but bench pressing 350 pounds, I think, or 375, something like that, at 190, and I can take off in a full sprint. So it's like I'm constantly improving. But the only way I've been able to do that is not listening to mainstream media, and that's what you guys keep doing, and it's ruining your ability to like see your greatest potential, to like imagine if you can be in the mirror and you're just seeing yourself getting better and better and better, and you're seeing your greatest potential come alive, your dreams, your physique, and everyone's noticing and they're getting inspired by you. That's what it's like. You start to inspire other people just because you have achieved insane results. Most people never see that. They're listening to mainstream media. One example is mind-muscle connection. Everyone likes that mind-muscle connection, right? But the way that I've been training, and I'm trying to put you guys on game, the way that I've been training is by training hard. You guys know this. I train hard. I train fast. I train explosive. So I sometimes even risk form and train a little bit dangerous, but it has been that way of training that has led me to getting results year after year. Because if you want to change your body, what's more likely to change your physique? Is it going to be the slow, controlled weight that you've been doing year after year? Which, by the way, you can only keep doing the same weight for a long enough period of time, only for so long. Like, you can work out, do this bicep curl for a minute straight. You're going to do it for a minute and 30 seconds after that to try to progressive overload. Maybe you'll increase the weight by 2 pounds. Bro, you're wasting your time. Imagine this. What's more likely to change your body? If you're in the gym, is it going to be those bicep curls or those shoulder presses that you're doing for 25, 30 pounds, and you're going slow and controlled, feeling the burn, which feels great. You get maybe a little bit of pump. Or is it going to be something that's going to completely shock up out of your body, like doing squats, 20 reps nonstop, drop set that. go to a lighter weight, do another 10 reps, drop set it, and go to complete failure, and then getting to the point where your body is exhausted. Getting to the point where your body's stressed out. You literally are shaking because your body has never felt that kind of workout before. What's more likely to change your physique? Is it going to be the same thing you've been doing over and over and over again? A little bit of progressive overload? You're going hard. It's not like you're not going hard. Or is it going to be those squats that literally stressed out your body and you feel like vomiting and you feel like you need to take a seat and take a breath and you're gasping for air like this and people are trying to talk to you and you're kind of like, bro, quiet right now. I need to like catch my breath. What's going to change you? What is more likely going to change your physique? What's more likely to make you sore? That's another thing. A lot of people think, oh, I don't need to get sore because this mainstream knowledge will tell you this. I don't need to get sore because if I get sore, then I'm not going to be able to hit chest again because frequency is everything. Frequency is everything. So if I hit the chest machine for 5 sets of 10 and I'm getting my 5 sets in and I hit the chest machine and I recover from that by the next day, then I could do it on Wednesday. Let's say you do it Monday and then you could do it again Wednesday, you do it again Friday because frequency is everything. I'm going to change. What kind of results has that gotten you? Maybe at first, yes, because you increase frequency. But after a while, that shit's not going to work. Look, if you guys, it's so confusing sometimes. Tell me how many of you guys are like showing up to the gym confused or you're trying to find this knowledge out because you guys have some kind of discipline, right? So you guys are on the computer trying to figure out the best way to build chest muscle, best way to build shoulder muscle. What are the best exercises to do this and this? How much rest time should I allow myself? How many times should I hit it per week? I've done all that shit before. None of that shit compares to just stressing yourself out every single day because all that stuff is confusing. Listening to this guy and that guy and this guy, even me, you're probably like, well, should I even listen to this guy? Well, I don't know. I'm natural. Fucking started off really skinny. Always progressing year after year, never ending. And I'm constantly doing hard things. Now I'm doing sprints and plyometrics. And it's like, I'm always trying new shit. I'm always trying new stuff because I know that listening to mainstream media has gotten a lot of people decent average results, and I don't want average results. I'm only saying that to make myself a little bit more credible. I'm natural, 190, bench pressing like crazy, sprinting, plyometrics, jumping high, all this stuff. I'm always trying new things. I lost my train of thought. I literally had to go back and rewatch what I was saying to figure out what I was saying, but I remember now. But basically, it's confusing listening to all these people. But the way to make this super easy for yourselves, because it's always just way better when stuff is easy. It just gives you something to follow and do. The easiest thing you can do for yourself is just push yourself to the absolute fucking limits every single time you train. Every single time I've done that, I have always gotten better. I have always increased my bench press. I've never hit a wall. I've never hit a plateau. Because I keep stressing out my body to new limits. If I got used to doing, for example, when I was a child and I first started working out, I was like about 16, 17. I used to make these little circuits for myself. And they were hard circuits. I would do jumping squats to wall sits to walking lunges for maybe 10 yards there and 10 yards back. And I would do 3 sets of that. And it killed me. But eventually that got easy for me. But I didn't just keep doing that or keep trying to build mind-muscle connection or keep trying to increase the weight just by a little bit. I added more. So instead of doing that circuit, now I'm doing a circuit where it's like I'm doing 20 reps of squats. And after those 20 sets, then I'm doing 20 jumping squats to like a burnout leg press set. So I go back, I'll do all this stuff. And I'll make sure to put my backpack on the leg press and on the squat machine. And so I'll kind of take up some space at the gym, but fuck it. I'm doing me. And I'll have that crazy ass circuit, because that's the new hard for me. And I'm always constantly trying to improve myself. So because here's the thing, not only are you going to build more muscle like that, but you're also going to become more explosive. You're also going to become leaner because those workouts are very hard to do. And it's very taxing on the body into boosting your metabolism because it's almost like a HIIT workout, almost. And why wouldn't you want to do that? Why would you rather do the bicep curls or this kind of machine when it's not hard? Your metabolism isn't going to be boosted because you're not gasping for air. It's just easy to do. It's just so easy to do. You don't get all the benefits you get as if you're doing some circuit like that. When you're doing the circuit I just talked about with the squats to leg press to whatever, you're building muscle endurance. You're building muscle strength. You're burning more fat. And you're also building more athletic kind of functional movement because you're not focusing on mind-muscle connection and getting all tight to where you're walking like this. Who the fuck wants to walk like that? I want to be a fucking Spartan. I'm sure every man on this planet wants to be a Spartan. They want to be a Spartan. They want to be functional. They want to feel athletic. They want to be able to take off and jump, but at the same time, look muscular. You know, we all want a confident body within ourselves. Confident, big chest, abs, lean, look good, jawline. I want to become the ultimate man. I think most of you guys want to become the ultimate man. But why are you guys training like an average person? You guys are still doing the mind-muscle connection like an average person. Still slow and controlled like an average person. Switch some things up. Work out how I work out. Work out like you're literally like as hard as you can, as fast as you can, as explosive as you can. Don't be afraid to risk it a little bit. Risk a little bit of form. Not like bad. Risk a little bit of form. Like I'm just saying, like push yourself more. Push yourself hard to where you're gasping for air. Here's another example. The other day, like last year, I started doing hill sprints. Hill sprints is like an incline hill, 100 yards, and usually in 100-degree weather. I used to only be able to do 3, but now it's getting to the point where I can't just do those hill sprints. I need to do more. So I'll do that 100-yard full-on dash, run back down, and do 100 yards back up again, and I'll do 2 back-to-back, and my butt cheeks will literally be burning for 10 minutes straight. I'm gasping out of air. I feel like I'm going to get heat stroke. So I'll risk it a little bit, which is not healthy to do. Obviously, that can be scary, but I'm just trying to say pushing yourself is key. Not listening to the mainstream media. Pushing yourself. When I was small, I used to watch a lot of Naruto and anime and stuff like that. So it kind of always led me to believe you have to train as hard as you can in order to get to the goal you want, which is building a crazy physique. You know, all these anime characters, they look crazy as fuck. You know, whether you watch anime or not, you see everyone knows who Goku is, and he looks great. He's doing 1,000 press-ups, 1,000 sit-ups. So I used to train like that. And I never used to look up YouTube videos when I was like 16, looking up David Lade, what are David Lade's workouts? I never looked any of that at Ronnie Coleman, any of that. Never looked up any of that. I just knew I had to push myself. I knew I have to push myself. You have to push yourself. That's basically it. That's all I'm trying to say. If you want better results, you want elite results, stop listening to the mainstream media. Mind-muscle connection, train harder, do things that's hard, work out hard, do things you're not used to the point where you feel like you're going to vomit almost, maybe shaking a little bit, out of breath at least. And you're going to find yourself getting better and better results. Like I said, we all want to become that ultimate man. You know what I'm saying? So lock in, train harder. That's about it.